Time to do a little spraying. Spring is here, so got some 32 put in there.
It's a beautiful day for farming. We're getting some much needed moisture. If you guys remember, we were in a drought all last year, so I'm not going to complain about the rain at all. The boys are at a planter clinic, brushing up on all the knowledge on whatever they all need to know as we head into spring planting, and we are cleaning the calf barn. Let's go. It has been about 2 weeks since I've been in the calf barn because of all of our travels and stuff, and I was at a retreat for rural women last weekend, so I was gone. And it is so heartwarming and makes me so happy to be back in here. This calf is snoozing real good. We'll get him up, move him out of the pen, and clean him. This is gonna be more challenging than I thought. Please hold. Slowly but surely he's getting up. Come on, guy. Come on. There you go. All right, time to move. Our newest Wagyu calves are very spicy. This pen of calves all look super healthy, which is good. The weather has been weird though, so. And that affects the health. Anyway, what I was saying about the weather and stuff is like most of these pens, so like these 3 pens are all very healthy calves. This pen that I'm in, which is the closest one to the driveway, these calves seem definitely a lot more unhealthy compared to the rest of them. Here, I catch my breath. But the weather has been a super weird factor lately. It's been going from the 30s to the 50s. To the 40s and raining and just fluctuating a lot, which is just not ideal for cattle health, especially young calves who don't have the strongest immune system yet. So, but I'm very curious like why this pen is the one that definitely seems the most ill and the rest seem pretty healthy. Well, Lowry's decided to escape. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be out here. You're supposed to be in the other pen. We're cleaning. Calf barn is all clean, just making sure the Wagyus we picked up yesterday are drinking. I like to, especially with the Wagyus, because I think they're smarter than the Holstein calves, I'll just put them in the shoe and let them like try and figure it out for a little bit by themselves. And then if they can't, I'll make sure that they actually drink.
Time to do a little spraying. Spring is here, so got some 32 put in there. Some nitrogen, gonna go stream it on the wheat. Hopefully it goes better than it did the other day, because it did not go well the other day, but loading up with some fresh water today. So my filters kept plugging up on my sprayer and I had nothing to rinse them out with, so that didn't go so hot the other day. So I'm gonna put some water in my fresh water tank for rinsing out my tank when I'm switching chemicals, but then I can just take water right out of here. I can open this valve and rinse out my filters. So the other thing I did was I just had random stuff loose in here. Oh, there comes one of my filters, but bought some Milwaukee pack out so I can keep all my stuff sorted out. not going to be able to do all the wheat today because it rained probably an inch yesterday, and this is like a really, really sandy field. So, I mean, I'm not doing any damage out here right now because it's wet, but that other farm is pretty heavy, so won't be going out there, but I had to do it in 2 loads anyway. If I get this little field done here, this 30 acres done, then I can get the rest of it in 1 load. So that's kind of why I went out here today to do it. Getting the corners nice, so we pull in there and back up, and then it's kind of a rounded corner anyway, just the way the field is. But then we get back around the corner. Obviously I can do it a lot faster with 2 hands, but like, look at that. You can see the tread marks, and this is like probably the wettest part of the field right now. It's pushing the wheat down just a little bit, but I'm gonna run all that wheat that I went over right there. We spray this wheat 3 times, so when the wheat is all headed out anyway, I'm going to drive down that exact same path and run it all into the ground anyway. So really, if that wheat in my paths doesn't amount to anything all season, it doesn't matter, because the last thing I do out here is run it over, and then when it's all headed out and I run it over, it just lays it flat anyway, and there's no picking it up with the combine head anyway. So any damage that I'm doing to any wheat right now, if I just drive in the same exact path for the next 2 or 3 passes, then it doesn't matter at all anyway. So that's why I'm really not concerned about it. Obviously I don't like to make big ruts out here, you know, 6-inch deep ruts. We're not going to do that, but the little bit of wheat that I'm running over and actually pushing the wheat itself into the dirt, it really doesn't matter, because it's all going to get ran over. Everything that I'm running over today, I'm going to drive down the exact same path and run it over again late in the season, and it's not going to matter anyway. When it gets ran over, then it's down, and you're not going to get the wheat anyway when you come through with the combine. So that's why I'm not too concerned about it. And I had to fix an O-ring and a couple diaphragms on my nozzles, and I just kind of wanted to make sure all that was working, you know, now. So get the sprayer tuned in, so when the corn starts going in the ground, it's ready to rip.
We just got back. We just got back from the dairy to pick up the new calves for this week, and something's been wrong with the robot and it hasn't been working. So the calves are very hungry and are bellowing a lot. So this is gonna be fun. There's 63 calves that are entitled to drink. So the robot tells like if they're able to drink or not, and there's 63 of them able to drink currently. We got some big old calves. This guy is especially big. You're a chunker. So are you. Okay, welcome home. Here's your new home. Calf duty is done for the night. It's like actually 6:30, but it's so nice out that it's like still sunny and there's light, and it's 6:30 p.m. We're having a fun Friday night of going to Farm and Fleet and picking up new chicks. Avery won't let me have chickens at our house, unfortunately, but my dad has chickens at his house because when I was in high school in an ag class, we got chickens there. We were hatching chicks, and I volunteered that we would take them, and I was a senior in high school, and then I left for college, and so now my dad has chickens, but he needs new ones, so we're going to go pick them up. We've got our chicks. Home sweet home.
Not forever.
What?
They're going to your dad's when they're grown. When it's time time to exit the box, they go to your dad.
But they're so cute. Come on.